enhance the power, prestige, and good name of Nigeria, defend Nigeria, and render such national service as may be required. See? Your responsibility is to promote the prestige and power of the good name of Nigeria, defend this country, and render such national service as may be required. C. Respect the dignity of other citizens and the rights and legitimate interest of others, and live in unity and harmony in the spirit of common brotherhood. Very important. C. Now, D is make positive and useful contribution to the advancement, progress, and well-being of the community where he or she resides. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are at this moment. Now, this is my question. Once again, I hope you do understand your role as a citizen, a good citizen of this country. You know, you're meant to vote, obey constitutional authority, yada, yada, yada. You get the drift. Now, this is my question to you. Should patrons of illegal markets be punished alongside their traders? Let me repeat it. Should patrons at illegal markets be punished alongside the traders? Now, remember a few years ago, about a couple of years ago, even not last year. Yes, even last year. Yeah. Some of you called and said, oh, your eyewitness report, you don't know what's going on in Port Harcourt. There are some people that are defacing the city, that where the government has just fixed bridges, some people are now selling on the gutter covers, the walkway, the pedestrian walkway, that it's wrong. One of the longest running battles the state government has had in this state has been deterring people from street trading. And then a colleague of mine said, look, we are all complaining. You live now, Rumosi Junction, you see them at you see them there. When it's 6 p.m., some of the market women will come up and be on the road. The same thing at Choba Junction. In fact, one of the worst places used to be Rumokoro, right? Before the bridge, before the flyover and everything, right? The market would be on the road so bad that it reduces that road, because then it was just two lanes, to just one lane. So if you're leaving Rumokoro and you're going to, Rukoku area, or you're going to, Omagwa from Rumokoro, you could spend hours before you get to the Obiakpo Local Government Council, before you pass the then bad spot, before you get to the roundabout, before you move down. You could spend a good time there. Why? Because there was a market. But now, listen to this. What if, and there are loopholes here, what if people like you who go and patronize people who sell where they're not meant to sell, what if you were also punished? What if the task force also holds your shirt or your trouser or your wrapper? What if you are given a citation and say, oh, we caught you buying bola and fish at this junction. You're not meant to buy bola and fish at this junction. You're meant to go inside. What if the woman you buy pepper from is selling on the road, and then as you exchange money, the police come and say, hey, madam, you're not supposed to buy pepper from this woman. She there road. Your fine is 500 naira. Would that be a proper way to deter individuals from illegal trading? Once again, it's your civic responsibility to participate in community living, to promote wellness. I just read it that you should suggest good ideas that will promote the good nature, the good name of Nigeria. The government has said, don't sell on the road. It was a big problem. People come with granules, people put their fruits, stop selling the junction. It got so bad that task force members would start to abuse the authority. Some say they are wicked, this is not a good job. They beat people, and then people, when they try to solve that, they find their daily bread. Fine. But, madam, Oga, don't sell on the junctions. Some of you are still doing it. But what if some of you who are also going to patronize those people, what if you're also punished? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to hear your views.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817923-0007. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. The question again: should patrons at illegal markets be punished alongside the traders? So and I'm sure some of you have seen that when the tax is coming, you see those women who are selling on the road. They know they're not meant to be on the road. They now start to rush in. Everybody pack. Market chairman, they come. Everybody rushes in. But what if, whilst they're rushing in, you, the woman or the man who decided to stop and buy meat from somebody who's selling on the road? You want to buy your pomo, your tomatoes. The woman is selling on. You can see the road. You can see. The clear point for the car to be parked has been taken over by market women. Go to my one. So many complaints about that. So what if you, who's walking by, bends down and offers money to buy pepper, onions? What if you are also punished? Would that make you be a good citizen by obeying the rules? Is that a way to help? Let's find out from you. Well, now WhatsApp. Now, interesting. Someone says, Jude, good morning. Today you just want to be punishing everybody. Who has offended you? Nobody. Please. No, I'm not angry at anybody. Nobody has offended me. I'm only asking a question. I'm free. No, nobody has offended me. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jude. I think this is a good idea so that people will be more careful when they go to certain places. The law states people don't sell. The problem is, the reason why they do is because there's a market, because people would go there and buy. So if the buyers are also punished, maybe that will make them not come on the road. JJ speaking to us from Port Harcourt Town. JJ, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt. Good morning.
I think this is similar to what we discussed yesterday, where a driver is driving on the wrong lane and who should be arrested and all those, remember, right? I want to say that based on this topic, have you seen where the law enforcement agencies raid where they are selling, like, will I say Igbo, for instance?
Okay, you mean illegal substances?
What they do is, nobody is innocent there. They sell out, they buy out, they pack everybody, even the onlookers at times. So, I think desperate times call for desperate measures. Those things you're describing about the Rumokoro before now, they are still there. And if you allow me to digress a bit, I will tell you that the blame goes to the police, because the police is the one giving them the mind to even stay in the middle of the road right now and doing what they are doing, loading and all those. It shows that they tend to render the flyover useless, apart from those that are using the top. That said, I think if we must stop this whole thing, because there have been fights, people have even, as a result of that task force that was set up to make sure that they decongest the road. So I think that measure should be applied. Both the buyer, the seller, everybody should be arrested, so that when you have that, how will I put it now, that consciousness that, look, if I go patronize this person, then I think I may end up going to sell, and everybody will end up. If not, in the evenings, people will continue to leave the market. Have you been to any of those markets?
Yes, we have.
You will see that the inside is empty.
Empty. Everybody's outside.
The outside is filled with people. The shops are empty, for goodness sake. So let's introduce it so that it will serve as a deterrent to. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ibiso is on Audley Road. Ibiso, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The buyer is the law. Now, I want to include one person again. The community people that are taking daily tea from that trader that is selling on the wrong way to face the law. Now you go to Lagos. There's a video that is trending yesterday where the governor arrests some people that are driving Okada.
Yes, we talked about that yesterday.
Army men.
Yes.
And what they are doing in Lagos now, if you, the person that is patronizing you, Okada man, so they will arrest you.
Interesting.
You, the rider, the passenger, and the Okada, they will arrest all of you and take you to the station.
Interesting.
Because if you encourage a man to drive when government says Okada should not drive, you are encouraging him. Without your patronizing him, they will not come out and drive. So that's what are operating their market in the wrong way. If you don't buy that pepper or this thing from there, they will not come there. And the communities are giving that wrong way, on a pedestrian way to sell and take 100 and 200 from there every day. They should arrest the community CDC chairman.
Daniel is speaking to us from Imoge. Good morning to you, Daniel. Thank you for joining us, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good
Happy
morning.
New Year to you.
Oh, Happy New Year to you. Welcome, please.
Yes. I'm not seeing it in that light that those that buy from those people should be punished. Let us say the truth the way it is. Here in Nigeria, our leaders don't even obey the laws of the land. The laws are made for the poor, as far as Nigeria is concerned. Now, if the person buying from them goes inside the market and there's nobody there, should he go hungry? The government needs to do the needful so that those people will stay at the appropriate place. They ought to stay. I'm not punishing somebody. You are a man. Supposing you go inside the market, you don't see quality. Will you go hungry?
All right, thank you very much. But once again, you made mention that the government should make sure that the people stay where they're meant to stay. So if they're meant to be, I would not stop saying this. Those of you who know Port Harcourt very well, the Bole woman that I grew up with was in the Eleka housing estate, right? And she was not on the road. Those days, the gates to enter Eleka, there was gate 1 and gate 2. Now the second gate, that's the one closer to the Wumasi market, was where this woman was. So as you drive in, as you curve up, she'll be at the corner. Was that the arrangement that they had? Fine. But that was where she was for years. So your car was definitely not obstructing traffic, and you could safely buy what you want to buy. But once again, the question has to be asked, if the law says no trading here, why then would you, even though you just walk past, you are the patron, the customer, you can clearly see and you've heard the government said nobody should be selling things here, but somebody is selling there and you go and buy there. Does that not look like you are aiding and abetting a crime? I don't know, but I will tell you what I do know. We're going on a break, and when we come back, more conversations. on Facebook and on X. Ngogwa Pat says, my name is Matalai Osaro from Element. The government should look into this matter because it's causing lots of harm. People not obeying the laws. And I asked the question, it's your civic responsibility to obey laws. So how come many people find it difficult not to trade at these junctions, at the street corners in particular? There is a certain level, if I'm not mistaken, where you can have street vending. There are certain rules to that. But what we have, particularly here in River State, that's as we are looking inwards, is that almost every major junction is a market point, a meeting point, a melting pot. Almost every major junction within the city is a market. Let's look at artillery, for example. Go there in the evenings, people are selling stuff all over the place. You get to second artillery, the same thing. Get to Market Junction, Rumumasi, the same thing. GRA Junction. Once you just go beyond the junction just a little bit, just go there like you're going back into CDM Road, the same thing. People are trading at the bus stops. Oh, you all know my one. The bus stops are now mini markets. The walkways, the curbs, where you are meant to safely walk and avoid traffic, guess what? They will put pawpaw on the ground, they'll put watermelon on the ground, they'll put pepper, they'll put tomatoes. The economy is biting. People are creative in a way to make money. And let's be fair, they are largely not breaking any cardinal law. That is, they're not stealing, killing, or defrauding people. However, the government has said that you shouldn't trade on the streets. It doesn't look nice, doesn't look proper. Edward is speaking to us from Woji. Edward, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Edward.
You have a quite interesting topic. I'm a victim of patronizing on the streets by the state. Reason be that most of the time when you go into the shop, you don't buy things from there. Somehow, I don't know whether I would say that they think a bit expensive. Compared to those things that give to the amount which person wants to outpay. I'm not really saying that what I'm doing is right, but we only have cheaper way. If you have an expensive place and you have a cheaper place, you always somehow want to patronize those places that sell things cheaper. But if they do this thing, so if they give that rule that those who patronize the street buyers, I will stop because I won't get into the police bad book. So I won't lie, I'm a victim of that. I patronize them. Imagine me coming back to work around 9-10 years to walk into the market that instead. Seriously.
So you rather just buy from the person selling along the road?
One or two things on the street.
Okay. All right, Edward. Thank you very much. Zion is speaking to us from GRA. Zion, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jude. This conversation is dicey.
It is, isn't it?
In one way or the other, we all are
guilty. Yes, I agree with you.
Funny enough, if you say people like us, like you and I, of course, you know, the police for them who lost fire. Do you know, to a large extent, you don't blame the people or the patrons? It's the government. Have they provided a place for this market? I know, say there is a market. Mention market apart from the newly at my one and the fruit gardens and the one at Orohuruko. Oh, that is one beautiful place.
I like that one.
Goodness me.
I like that one.
Oh, you've seen that place, right?
I like that one.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait for the opening of that market. Now, these few I've mentioned another market accessible by the people. The government have provided a place for. No place. Even the oil mill, we call oil mill market. Let's be honest, there's no market there.
It's just open space.
People only open space for March to do business. And it's even criminal to print a ticket to go and give them. Come and pay so thing as a ticket. It's criminal. Until you provide a space for them, and if they don't abide by living where you provided for them, then you arrest them. And we, the patrons, don't forget, we only saw them there. If we didn't see them there, we will not buy anything. True or false?
Yeah, but Zion, you know, there's a saying in business that if you build it, they will come. So the reason why these traders will come there is because they know Zion will pass this road. They know Jude will go and buy bola fish from that woman. As he's buying, maybe he will buy pepper. So that's why they stay there.
Jude, before the flyovers or flyover bridge came over to Port Harcourt, there used to be a particular area where you see sausage sellers, right?
Okay.
With drinks, right?
Yes.
Carton on their head, right?
Yes.
Because there must be hold up there, is it not so?
Yeah, there was market.
Now that there is no hold up, are those people there?
Now, those hawkers, Zion, before I let you go, those hawkers, sometimes, and you know, these days I try to move around, at night, I'll use the Rumokuta end. At night, Zion, you see them.
Let's leave that night operation.
You see them.
Let's leave that night operation.
But how can we leave the night operation? Because once again, the law expressly stated by the government against illegal trading and street hawking and illegal trading is that there are certain places that you should not carry out your business. Now, let me give you another very great example. If you go to Rumola, right, as you're entering Rumola from a bar road, right?
Oh my goodness, it's on another side.
There's that small road that you can take and you can get back to Rumigbo.
It is jammed.
Why is it jammed, Zion?
Did you give them market space?
Okay.
Mr. Zion.
All right. Okay, so here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It seems as though we have reached a bit of an impasse. Once again, that place, the place I just mentioned, that Rumola place, if you go from 6:30 in the evening up until 10, there's a small market there. Those of you who don't know, they call it the money market. There's a small market there. There's almost nothing you want for your soup that you cannot get. Frozen chicken, goat, pepper. Even people who sell puff. They fry buns and stuff there. They are probably there right now as we speak. During the day, they stay within their borders. But once it's 6:30, everybody comes out. Masalaki Osaro from Eme, good morning to you.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
This topic is very much interesting to me, and I really love this topic so much. No matter how you provide a place for these traders, there must be traders on the road.
Why?
It is because they sell faster on the road than in the shop. Are you getting me?
Okay.
They sell more faster because, now, if I open a pure water company and just pure water in the shop, if I just start to sell in bag in shop, it will be very slow. But if I have boys and girls that help me to sell it on the street, they know what's happening on the road, get drought out, so they go. I get it. They will be selling enough, no matter any other government policies or all these things. I will still tell you that the traders will still on the road. It is a thing. It's a Nigerian thing. I'm telling you the truth. Go to Gaza, go to Port Harcourt, everywhere is like that.
So
my name is Matalayi Osaro from Element.
All right, thank you very much. So it's a Nigerian thing. WhatsApp now 009-030-6416 030-6416. All right, Jude. People say that illegal markets due to the government's failure. Let the leaders govern well by providing appropriate places for citizens to do their businesses. Jude, roadside sellers are being encouraged by corruption of the government agents. Buyers are good faith purchasers and should not be punished. Government should wake its responsibilities. Citizens' behavior is an indication of government attitude. John Wagugu. All right, that's a brilliant piece. The citizens' behavior is an indication of the government's attitude. Now, I have a rule, right? It's my rule, okay? Remember somebody was criticizing that I always try to give my points out on the show. Okay, all right, maybe I should move on. But before I stop, let me say this. I have a rule. When I go to the markets, right? When I go to Choba market, when I go to Rumokoro market, Mosi, any market. Now, my new favorite market is Zoba, right? Now, when I visit the market, if a woman is on the road, I sell on the road, I don't buy. I go inside during the day. So I have to do my shopping before 6 p.m. During the day, I go inside. Bros, come by. I just walk past inside. I go and buy my fish, my kpala, I go and buy my pepper. As long as the trader is within the borders where I know the person is meant to be, off the road, I would purchase. I want to buy it. I don't buy it, I stand on the road. I get off the road. Now, I'm not doing it because I'm obeying government order. That's not it. I'm doing it because I know it is dangerous for me to be standing at that place. And I can tell that if I don't care for myself, the trader is not going to, if a truck is going to come by, I don't think any trader will hold me and say, bros, I want to protect you. I don't think that will happen. So I would not purchase. No matter how desperate I am, I would not purchase. I would go inside, buy what I need to buy, then come outside. Anybody selling on the road, not my business. You're the only person that has ugu leaves, chances I will not buy. But once again, that's just me. Right? And it's because I have PTSD. Because when I was in Uniport, the very first, I think it was the second time I was trying my hand on making goat meat pepper soup. I got brushed by a car because I was standing at John on the road. Then they say fast food restaurant. No, I go further. I don't think it anymore. That was where I was standing, and then this car brushed nicely, very nicely. From that day forward till today, I don't buy anything. Once you're on the road, I just ignore you. I'd ignore you. Now, Chukwemeka says, this topic has been bothering me. I have been praying the present government and merchants build as much more modern air-conditioned 2-story to 4-story markets and business centers in every community, even as bridges have been built. Another allied service to markets and motor parks and bus stops. Many buildings may have been reclaimed and be compensated for. And the earlier we do that, the better, because compensation prices would keep increasing. Thanks and God bless. Chukwemeka, the architect. Interesting. All right. Thank you very much, Chukwemeka. Unjoku says, why won't people sell everywhere in Port Harcourt when the government has failed to provide employment for its citizens? 8 years gone past administration in the River State, now another administration, and yet they are busy fighting nonsense while masses are suffering from the fight. But Unjoku, once again, do you think it is proper? Now, whether you agree that selling on the road is right or wrong, you as the patron, as the buyer, if the day you go to buy and that place is illegal, and then they all just say, hey, chairman, you buy from this place, pay 500 naira, pay 1,000. Would that deter you? Would that make you not do the wrong thing? Okay, we'll find out. Good morning, Jude. I think charging or making the patrons, they are patrons, right? Not patron. They are patrons. So they go to buy stuff. All right. So charging the patrons for buying from the traders is unfair. First and foremost, where exactly do you want them to buy some of these things? Not everybody, Jude, has money like you to go to the supermarket to buy things. Let me drop this caveat right now. I don't purchase everything from the supermarket, and I don't have that kind of money yet. And even if I have that kind of money, I know that there are still certain things that you would only buy at the open markets. Please, you should carry my leg down. Thank you very much. All right, not everybody has money like you to buy from the supermarket. So why wouldn't I buy from the woman who's selling it on the road? Besides, I have the opportunity to price and then get what I want very quickly. I don't want to waste time going into the markets. Have you seen the markets, Jude? Sometimes they're very muddy and they're very tight. Nobody wants to be stressed. Okay. That's another interesting view there. The state of the markets. When it rains, oh my God. When it rains, a lot of the markets are very difficult to navigate. Very difficult. Mud everywhere. You know, you probably be discouraged from even going inside. Puddles. You know, well, now that we're having this conversation now, it's beginning to make more sense. But it's still against the law. Government has said, please do not trade at these junctions. Do not have your stands. Do not put your tables. No, they sell anything for here. That's what the government has said. It's still the law. However you want to interpret it. Once again, section 24 of the Nigerian Constitution. The duties of every citizen is to abide by the Constitution, respect its ideals and its institutions, the national flag, the anthem, the pledge, and legitimate authorities. And the fourth bit, which is what we're talking about this morning, is make positive, useful contribution to the advancement, progress, and well-being of the community where you serve. So if you're meant to make advancement, and the government says, look, let's keep this here, should you do it? Well, Henry Ibozaka here said, Jude, all this talking is just people are hungry, people want money to make, and also people don't like to waste time. So long as there are people, there will always be individuals who will take advantage of whatever laws that they have. Don't sell on the road, they will sell. Why? Because people will buy. End of story, Henry says. So there will always be people who would buy even though they've been asked not to buy, or rather not to sell. Even though. Anyway, our junction has arrived. I can see it in front of us. 40 seconds. Will this ever come to fruition? I do not know. But what I do know is it is very dangerous to sell things on the road. And very often I get to see people scurry around when a truck is coming by. If you didn't sell on the road, you wouldn't scurry. Think about that. My name is Jude. Thank you as always. You can follow us on social media at Nigeria Info PH on all platforms, talking about particularly Facebook and on Instagram. Facebook and X, I beg your pardon, at Nigeria Info PH. Also follow me on Mamigbe Jude on Twitter, X by the way. Also Facebook Jude Samuel on Mamigbe. Tomorrow is our first Friday of the year. Can't wait to do that with you tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful time. And please, be a law-abiding citizen. Obey constituted authorities. Good morning.